And speaking of Olympics, while we're on the topic, right, I previewed a little of the 2024 Olympics on the August 8th episode. However, this past Sunday was the closing ceremony. And while I did watch the opening ceremony, I had a chance to watch most of that. I did not have a chance to really watch the closing ceremony. So most of what I'm telling y'all is from what I caught from NBC Sports on YouTube. Now, the last time we spoke, the United States was in the lead with 103 medals. Well, it looks like the final is 126 medals, 127 if you ask me, but don't ask me yet. Don't ask me yet. I'll get into that in a little bit. And congrats again to Team USA. The breakdown, I think, is 40 golds, 44 silver, and 42 bronze, totaling again 126 Olympic medals for the 2024 Paris Olympics. And I believe in terms of the 40 golds, that is the most that we've ever had at an Olympic. Okay, then we'll go ahead and do it. And let me go ahead and run into this closing ceremony. Again, I think it was Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, the actor, he made a stuntful appearance. I don't know where he was dropping down from. I guess was it the tower or just it was like the top of the place where they was having the event? But he basically dropped far from the top of something in order to get down to the floor for the closing ceremony, in which he ran up on stage. Well, first through a sea of people, then he ran up on stage. And then that's when you saw her, the singer. She was playing her guitar, doing her thing, getting ready to sing and sing it. But she did a fantastic job. Loved her voice and all of the things. And of course, for the flag handoff and the ending, there was a song by singer YSEULT performing My Way, and it just kind of did a epic job of just kind of closing out the Paris Olympics, and then the fireworks that kind of came with it, and it just kind of gave this symbolic vision of Paris basically doing it their way. And they also passed the torch to LA mayor, because we all know that the Los Angeles folks are going to be Los Angeles here in America. Let me not say folks. Let me not make it sound like that. The city of Los Angeles here in the United States of America will be hosting the 2028 Olympics. So they did go ahead and pass that torch, and that's what Tom Cruise was there down there doing. And also Simone Biles was there with the LA mayor passing the torch. And some things I did want to highlight was Team USA. They showed out in the women's 4x100 meter relay and also the 4x400 meter relay, giving America 2 more golds. And of course, the mile relay was sick. It was sick. That mile relay, y'all, was sick. First leg was little. Then you had Sydney. Sydney really did do a good job of just kind of creating the nice little lead, the gap that was necessary. They just say, baby, we in it. We in it. We in it, but we dusting these girls. We leaving them behind. Because they did not play with that 4x400. Did they? I wouldn't have wanted to be against them. I can tell you that. But I wouldn't have mind being on the team. Let them know. Daniel Roberts and Grant Holloway led the 110 meter hurdles, men's and women's. Team USA basketball both took home the gold. And of course, I'm leaving out a few things. And as a reminder, you can always go to the Olympics.com. They have the nice breakdown of all of the folks who won and all of the things. And I really did think that overall, everything was going smooth until y'all. I know y'all have heard what happened with Jordan Childs, and her bronze medal basically was stripped due to a ruling that was the fault of the judges, according to reports regarding her floor routine scoring. If you remember, this was also that particular moment in which it was Biles, it was also Childs, and then there was also the young lady, I believe she was from Brazil, forgive me if I have the country wrong, and she was the one who actually won the floor routine with the gold, and then the second place basically went to Simone, and then third went to Childs, okay? So then they did that moment where they bowed to the gold medal winner. And it was a little bit controversial, but that's not what's controversial at this moment. At this point in time, we all wondering, how in the hell did y'all make a mistake like this and devastate this young lady when it comes to this? Oh, y'all, come on. I had to look it up a little bit, so I, of course, referred to the Associated Press, and they said that the initial error occurred in the scoring by the Federation of International Gymnasts, and the second error was during the Court of Arbitration for Sport appeal process, where the USOPC was not given adequate time or notice to effectively challenge the decision. Now, while this latest is that Jordan has been stripped of her medal and they're determining how to reallocate and hold a ceremony for the new winner, y'all, this is definitely something that can be mentally draining, especially if you're somebody who is competing, especially at this level. We've seen, especially on some of these documentaries and docuseries that you can watch about the Olympics, what it takes in order to even get to this level to perform, how many other meets you have to go through, the um, training, but also sort of like the mental stability that you kind of have to continue on to have throughout this as well. We saw reportedly that Simone Biles, even, when it comes to like a therapist, she makes sure that she checks in consistently and all the time, just so that she can stay grounded when it comes to this. So I can't even imagine what Jordan is going through at this point in time. She has had a lot of people that have spoken out, either in support of her or on her behalf. Her sister even called this something that was very related to racism, and it definitely very well could be when it comes to these experiences. Even at this level, there is unfortunately still that one ism, that one thing, and that's that racism that does not seem to go away. And while that's not what's blatant in this story, I don't want to dismiss the fact that that's what her sister feels like this might be.